Southern Colorado volleyball once again sits on top of the preseason polls. Welcome back, Big Sky fans. Alex Eshelman, your conference host and reporter here, joining me now. Thank you so much in advance, Coach Lyndsey Oates, leader of the Bears. How would you describe the identity of this team this year?
They are passionate about advancing an NCAA tournament, winning another Big Sky title. Kinsey Harris said it to the team. I came back for my 5th year to accomplish something we haven't done yet. And I think she's really pushing us forward. In addition to our libero, Michaela Boone is very driven, and that's contagious when you have 2 kids like that who have been on the floor a lot and are still unsatisfied with what we've accomplished as a program. So it's a driven group. It's a very calm group. It's not going to be a group that's really cheering and just high emotion. And sometimes we have that at UNC, and sometimes we don't. And this will be a very calm group, kind of just a work mode. And it's been a fun group to coach so far.
That one specific goal that you guys have yet to accomplish that you were trying to three-peating, and you mentioned it yourself before we started this interview. The last time that a team within the Big Sky volleyball conference has taken home the Big Sky title 3 times in a row was Sacramento State in 2007. How do you hope to accomplish that goal this season?
I think a lot of times it's easier to get to the top than it is to stay at the top because you have a target on your back. We're not going to surprise anybody. Conference coaches are very familiar with our lineup. They will know how to defend our hitters. They're going to know who to attack and serve receive. They know all those things. We're not going to surprise any conference coach for sure. And so that makes it more difficult, that we're going to get everybody's best match. And that's a good thing for us if we are wanting to advance. We want to play the best, to be the best. And but that's certainly not going to be easy. I mean, I would not anticipate that we're going to go undefeated. That's not the goal either. It's just to keep improving and be playing our best volleyball come Big Sky tournament time.
Going into your 19th season at the helm for the Bears, what is your approach to fall camp prior to your first game? And what is that goal that you want to see accomplished prior to the season starting? And does it change year in and year out?
It does change because it's based on our schedule. So we start this Saturday now with Creighton, who's a top 15 program at Creighton, followed by Stanford and Kentucky. So those are our first 3 matches. So it certainly changes based on that. We have got to be ready for a big block, a really tough serving team, some deadly back row attacks, things that we may not see later in preseason or come conference, at least not in terms of the size. Like we included, we're not going to be as big as the teams we're going to be facing in these first 3 matches. So for us, it should feel like a taste of NCAA tournament. And so that we can achieve that ultimate goal of advancing in the NCAA tournament, even though NCAA tournament would be quite a ways away. There are things you can pull from an August match in December. And so again, we got to get there, but we don't want to get there and be unprepared.
Motto, phrase, word that you bring to the table every single year as a head coach, or even this year specifically, that you hope empowers the team, keeps as a reminder of staying focused or the identity of your team. What is that for you guys?
I think that what our players would say, I say the most throughout a season is, if it's not fun, you're not doing it right. And, whether that's a big time match like hosting Stanford, whether we get crushed or whether we would have a big upset, it should be really fun. Like we get to host that type of team on our home court. And when it comes to Big Sky tournament, there's not pressure, whether we're the number 1 seed or whether we're the preseason favorite or last coming in as the 8th seed. If it's not fun, we're not doing it right. This is a sport. It's not a job. It is something that should be enjoyable. And as soon as coaches or teammates take that away, we're not going to perform our best either. And then it's not an enjoyable experience for anybody. And so we all are a part in creating an enjoyable experience. And so I hope that's what they walk away with, win or lose, that it was fun, that it was a game.
Coach, I can't wait to see all the fun that you and your team have on the court once again this season. Thank you so much for your time and best of luck.
Thank you very much.